Welcome to Sports Talk 2319, and I am your host, Rashad Phillips. And it's season time. November 10th kicks off, and I've scrolled the schedule, and I got some first week games that we all need to pay attention to. Let me give you a few. East Tennessee State versus Northern Kentucky, 7 p.m. ESPN 3. Two teams that made the NCAA tournament last year. Desante Bradford, the returning leading scorer for East Tennessee State, one of the most athletic teams in the country last season, against Northern Kentucky, a team that won 24 games last season, won the Horizon League tournament. Drew McDonald is a great post player, gritty, undersized, plays with angles. I believe that this game is going to be the top game the first week of the season. No, they're not ranked, but these are two teams that are looking to ascend to the NCAA tournament again by kicking their seasons off with a win. South Carolina versus Wofford, ESPN 3, 7 p.m. This is going to be a fantastic game. South Carolina has Coach Frank Martin, who's one of the most respected coaches in all of America. There's not too many coaches that get more out of their players than Coach Frank Martin. Defensively, South Carolina will be stout as usual with the bend, don't break mentality. Last season, only giving up 65 points, which was 32nd nationally. Look for those guys to stay that way. Wofford, who brings in the top jump shooter in all of the country, and Fletcher McGee. I told you guys previously. I'm eager to see how Wofford replaces his sidekick from last year, Eric Garcia. Both of those guys were 40% behind the three-point line. This is going to be a great contrast of styles and, again, an exciting game for us to watch. Tune in. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. on ESPN. Don't miss this game. Ranked opponents, Texas A&M, 25th in the country versus number 11, West Virginia. The big fella, preseason All-American Robert Williams, poised for a big year this season with his counterpart, Tyler Davis, another productive big, but they face a West Virginia team that loves to speed up the game. With point guard Javon Carter, I'm excited to see how Coach Kennedy will counteract West Virginia's speed because Texas A&M likes to slow it down and play through their bigs. Tomorrow, do not miss this game. Do not change the channel. 6 p.m. ESPN. A game that I was really looking forward to was the Georgia Tech versus UCLA game. Georgia Tech not being ranked, but I believe they are one of the better unranked teams in the country. But due to the suspensions to their top two scorers in Okogie and Jackson, this kind of takes the air out of the game. But I'm still excited to see the big fella from Georgia Tech, Ben Lammers. They're going to lean on him a lot more offensively. UCLA with Jalen Hands and Aaron Holiday, they should be one of the most prolific backcourts in all of America. So still tune in to watch Georgia Tech and UCLA Friday night. Each week, we're going to have a little fun with this, guys. We're going to have an upset alert each week of the season. You can tweet me, Instagram me, email me, and let's talk about the weekly upsets. This week, I believe, listen up, I believe Notre Dame will get upset by DePaul. They go into Chicago, hostile environment. This is a chance for DePaul to set their own precedent. I believe Notre Dame gets upset this week. Don't be mad at me, guys. It's called upset for a reason. The next team I think that's going to get upset is Arkansas. Cornell's a tough team. They go into Arkansas. I just believe that Cornell's a team that you don't want to play early. NCAA tournament type of team. Arkansas still rebuilding a little bit. Upset alert. A few notable games that you want to pay attention to this week. The other teams are McNeese State versus Houston, Iowa State versus Missouri, Mercer versus UCF, Northern Colorado versus Colorado, Cleveland State versus Akron. Some other games that you want to pay attention to. Thanks for joining me for this special edition of Matchup Weeks. We'll return next week at our normal times, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Again, I'm your host, Rashad Phillips, and this is Sports Talk 2319.
Love my expertise info on college basketball players? Want to perfect your own play? Order my training DVD collection now at www.rpskillsunlimited.com.